They want to throw me in jail on a trespass charge for growing a garden in a blue zone community where we're supposed to have healthier access to healthier foods and more forms of exercise. But they're going to bulldoze this garden and put me in jail on trespass.
How many people do you think visit your garden?
I've given away 2 pounds of tomatoes today. A couple of guys that I used to work with stopped by when they saw me out here. Ashley and a friend of hers have been here. A couple of people that work over at Freedom Festival came over and talked with me for a while. My neighbor and I sat down here. I've had a half a dozen people that were just interested in the garden alone stop by here today. In 4 years, I've never had anyone ever say anything bad about it. No one's ever complained at all, ever. Not to me, anyway.
Okay, so we're in Ed's garden,
Peppers?
but sadly this community garden won't be here much longer because the city wants to tear it down. Do you know if they have any buyers for the property?
None that I've heard of. It hasn't been rezoned and still owned by the city as of 4 days ago.
Are you hoping that they'll work with you?
I hope so. Yeah, I would really like to come to an amicable solution on this. I don't want to fight with them, but if I have to be a martyr so that they'll stop bullying people and show that they're not going to get away with it, then that's what I'll do. If they want, they're going to throw me in jail. They're going to charge me with trespass and throw me in jail for this.
Really?
That's what the letter says. They're going to turn this over to the city of Cedar Rapids as a trespass charge.
So you'll be trespassing for having a community garden?
Yeah. They're going to turn it over to the Cedar Rapids police. It says in the letter. I can show you the letter. On the,
what do you have here? Lettuce?
Lettuce,
carrot?
and then peppers in pot. Nope, that's actually fennel there. And that's a big herb garden. There's fennel and coriander or cilantro, depending on when you use it. Marjoram, there's savory in there, lemon basil, Italian basil, dill, chives, and then there's yellow and white onions here, and then there's 4 different colors of potatoes in this pile of potatoes. There's white, yellow, red, and blue potatoes all mixed together in there. I've got volunteer potatoes in the compost pile. I have more volunteer potatoes down there at the end of the tomato plants on this side. I've got volunteer squash in the compost pile. There's about 35 ears of corn growing in between the trellises on the corn stalks. The sunflowers are what the real tall plants are. Some of those will get 12 foot tall and have 2 foot diameter blooms on them. There's 12 kinds of tomatoes and 2 kinds of cucumbers. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's about 10 kinds of hot peppers and 4 kinds of sweet peppers. There's 4 kinds of winter squash and 2 kinds of pumpkin and zucchini and summer squash, eggplant, okra. There was broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts earlier in the year. There still is turnips and kohlrabi, radishes, beets, and carrots. It's green beans, 2 kinds of green beans, snow peas. There's something like 92 varieties of food in this garden.
Crazy. It's awesome. Anything you want to say to the camera?
They're going to throw you in jail for growing a garden, then you pretty much might as well move to Russia.